What's going on, guys? This is Lee from Lee's Reviews, and today I want to let you know my thoughts on a silver 11-inch 2018 iPad matched with a white folio case. Now, a lot of people would get a space gray iPad, but I usually like my iPads light colored because it makes it more fun, more stand out. I think it looks better, and you don't want to match it with a white case. So what's cool compared to the 10.5, which I had, is that it covers both sides. Now, it didn't need to do that because usually if I want to set the iPad down, I set it on its face. But now you can set it on its back. And what's cool now also is that the back of the iPad also, this is magnetic, so when you're walking around with it, it's not flapping around, but it actually sticks. One thing that I don't like about it is that if you do set it on its face like this looks so plain. Like, I really wish there was an Apple signature thing here or anything, but it just seems so plain. So, one thing also I noticed is that this is a different material compared to the other previous smart cover. This one's for the 10.5. This was a more softer, felty feel, and this is a more plastic feel. It's very obvious. Like, I thought maybe it was wear and tear, but no, they made it out of a different material. And while this feels better, I could imagine that this wouldn't get as many stains because this is really stained up. But, it doesn't really matter how ugly this looks as long as it covers the iPad. And this one is going to probably stay white longer. So when you open it up, it looks pretty cool. It folds up like that. And that's my son. So I'm just gonna play around with it and have you get a feel of what it looks like. There's nothing much else to say. The iPad's pretty cool. It's very fast. I can play PUBG without the screen dimming. So you see this white here kind of matches the white of this, so that's nice. One thing why I like to get the silver iPad is because these little prongs here, they're the same color as this, and if this was dark, this would just be really just sticking out, and I thought that looked ugly. So when you slap it on, you just kind of put it on there and it finds its way. This doesn't move much at all. You can pick it up like this. Let's see. So it comes off fairly easy. It's not super strong. Like, if I pick it up from here and just a little jolt like that will make it fall off. What else? This opens up like that. Closes like this. I think it looks really nice. I would get this way more than I would get a dark iPad with a black case. It just seems so business-like, and that's not what I want. I want it to be fun. I like my iPhone's black, my iPad's white. So yeah, it's definitely made of a different material. The best part of the case is that it folds back and it holds. This is very cool. That's cool. But the fact there's no logo here, it just seems so plain. It's just sitting there, and it's like, oh, well, what is that? Is that just fabric? Or is it an iPad? Also, it being 2 layers, the iPad becomes thicker, and the iPad itself, compared to the 10.5, another reviewer mentioned it, and I agree that the iPad feels just as thick and actually feels thicker because it's not tapered. So it not being tapered plus adding 2 sides, it just feels more like a book, but it's still, I'll take any extra protection I can for this because just a slide, like, apparently these iPads bend easy. So that's my thoughts on the iPad silver with a white folio case. It's pretty cool. All right, please subscribe. I've got more reviews coming.